Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. This is episode 2 of the Everything Explained series. It's a new player guide, meaning we're going to be going over everything in detail, step by step. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them down below, but we really are going to be going into detail. The last episode was longer because it was the first one, and it explains everything about the user interface, the UI, how to set things up, etc. So now we're going to be doing a lot more in this episode, and we'll be doing it fairly quickly. Let's get into it. And this is all in preparation for the Mercenary League, which comes out in about less than a week now. So let's take a look where we're at. We'll bring up the world map with the tilde key, and if you ever want to find out where you want to go as far as the quests go, we're right here. It's got the little icon. There's actually an icon expansion. Let's see right here. If you hover over that, it'll explain what they mean. So this right here has a circle in it. That means we can teleport there. And to do that, you just run over here. And here's the teleport. And if you click on it, now we can go there. But if I was over here just looking at the map, I couldn't go there. But if I'm here, if I click this thing, and it brings up the world map, then I can click there and go there. Now, right now it says, hey, we got to go all the way this way. See how it highlights the string there? And then this one as well. And this is a little bit of a side quest that we have to do. Let's go and do it. We got to find the submerged depths or something like that. We're in the submerged passageway. We got to find that little area down there in the flooded depths. Now, here's the thing. That is a really difficult boss if you're brand new. Even if you're not brand new, it's a difficult boss. So we're going to give him a shot. We'll see what happens here. Ideally, we'd like to have one more level before we actually fight him, too. Let's do that. I'm going to fight these guys, and we're going to wander around in here. We'll push tab and bring this up. We're going to find the passageway, and I'll show you how we find it. And we're getting hit with all these debuffs and everything. A lot of cold damage down in here, which can actually freeze us, and then it's really things can get out of hand fairly quickly down here. But we're in good shape. Here's a brood princess, a little bit of a mini boss. See if we can take him out. Yeah, he hits us pretty hard, pretty quickly. We'll use a healing potion, a mini. Look at that! Now it hits all the guys around us with our molten strike, which is really nice. I'm still just aiming at the main guy there, but he summons all those things and it doesn't even matter. Nice. Ooh, we got a enchanted flask. Let's take a look at that. Get these guys out. Cool. And if I don't believe you get EXP from summoned creatures, so you can't sit there and just farm the guy over and over and over like that endlessly. Let's ID this one right here. See if it's a little bit better than what we have. Here's the plain ones. Now let's take a look at these. Instant recovery, but it reduces the amount recovered. See, this one right here does 150. This one does 51, and it it'll remove, if we use it, it'll remove all burning effects, and then if we use it while we're ignited, then it'll protect us from ignites for 8 seconds. That I don't think I'm going to actually use, but it's nice to have that for the 3-for-1 recipe once we want to get an upgrade. Cool. And let's go ahead and upgrade this. We'll take a look by bringing up I press C and bring this up, and then we click here. We are on the offense tab, and this is just a rough estimate of your damage per second. It'll show over here as well, the DPS, the 25. And let's take this, and we'll upgrade it. Now we're up to almost 26. And here's the way down. Now, this is what you want to look for. You'll find another way forward, which is like over some big long stairs leading upwards. That's not where you want to go. You want to go in here, and we want to be level probably 8 before we do this fight. So we're going to be fighting a lot of things down in here before we fight the boss, which is at the end. But it's a really important item that gets dropped from him. So we want that item. Let's keep going. There we go. We got the level. Let's see what we can unlock with our next point. See right here, the offense is down to 84% on our main hit chance, our accuracy. So let's see if we add that. It's 20. That's not bad. It's something at least. And the 6%. Now it's up to 95% and that. Cool. I like that. let's keep going. Oh, and here's the guy. This is perfect timing. Let's take care of these ads behind it. Oh, no, that's not the guy. I'm sorry. This is a little mining area thing. Take this. There's 3 nodes, and each time you kill a node, it gets a little bit more, the next node gets a little bit more difficult. In Ruthless mode, it gets so brutal that it's really hard to even complete this node, this type of iron node. But for us, we're just going to be able to knock it all down. Nice. Come on, let's see what we get out of this. Totem. A rejuvenating totem. Now you won't have this, neither will I, but if I were to use it, let's see, I'd put it right here. And then, watch this. We put down this totem. Oh, we'll put it down like that. Should heal us a little bit. Let's see how much it's healing us for at level 1. Rejuvenating totem, 8 health per second. Not bad. It's interesting, but that's a lucky find for us. So we're not gonna actually use that. But I put it on there. I can just drop it down like that, and then it rejuvenates. We'll take the map off just so you can see this. Wisdom's, not our wisdom, our mana. And that totem lasts a certain amount of time and everything. There it is. And it just gives us some life regen. But we won't count on that. So it's fair for everybody. Ooh, here's an interesting item. We'll take that, and that. Okay, let's take a look at that. I mean, you're going to be finding these kind of upgrades. You know, you'll find stuff like this. So I think this would be a fair upgrade. Just like we found this. That's not that great of an item, but you'll find stuff like that. So I'm not going to hamstring myself so terribly that I only have to wear blue items. Let's go ahead and ID this thing. All right, 60 accuracy, cool. Dexterity, ooh, 48% physical damage. This is going to be better than our weapon. So to figure that out the easy, quick way, we're just going to open this up. We're going to slap this in here. Oh, I can't use it. Let's see why. Oh, 17 dex. Let's see if we're coming up on anything that by pressing P. We'll get dex right here. So I can't use it quite yet, but we will be using it. Okay. Put that over there and that there. Ooh, I can use this now as well. So we're going to put that on. Cool. So far, so good. All right. I like it. And the dex thing, just to reiterate that, it's right here. See how it says 17 dex? And if I bring up our stats over here, we only have 14 dex. So I'd need something that, you know, like maybe an item that gives you some dex or some int if you needed int, or get it from the passive tree to get enough dex or int or whatever it is to actually use it. So we're close, but we're not quite there. All right, we found the boss that we want to fight. Now this thing is actually pretty tough, and it's an essence. It's going to drop an essence, and I'll explain what those are. It's these things right here. This little icon shows you what it is. It's a powerful item that it drops, and it's going to drop other loot as well. But you basically click this thing 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times, and we just start just going away at it. We're going to be face tanking this thing down. I hope we have enough mana and what do you call it? Healing potions to be able to get through this smoothly. But see how I can just focus on him and not even move my mouse, and it targets to his ads that he's summoning. There we go. Heal up. The good thing is those ads are replenishing our what do you call it? Our flasks too. So I can be a little liberal. We're down to half his damage. This is a tough guy. A lot of people are going to die to this this thing if you're zooming through and going really fast. And the guys that are playing really fast, within about 6 to I'd say about 8 minutes, they are at this guy. They go really fast, maybe even quicker. And here we go. Nice. Now it dropped a bunch of stuff. We'll take the paw amulet. Because we don't have any amulet, we'll take that. We don't have enough wisdom scrolls to actually ID it yet, but that's okay. What else can we drop here? Because I would like that scepter. So we're going to drop items that are magic and pick up the items that are, well, not magic. Just like that. And what else can we... Oh, we want this Whispering Contempt thing. I'll show you what that does. And an Iron Circlet. Very cool. I would like the wool shoes. Yeah, I'm going to take the wool shoes instead of these. Those might have some... I want to ID those and get movement speed on them. Oh, a Sapphire Ring, too. I'll take that. That's actually a good item for... well, cold damage, but see how it does the resistance to cold? That would be a good item for a boss that's coming up, too. Nice. We're in good shape. And now we can either run back, and we're going to do that. We're going to run back to this, and hopefully that other zone that we left will still be there. So let's go find out. Right, so I ran all the way back here, and we're going to look for those stairs up. Cool, here it is. Let's go find the stairway up. And what we're trying to do is find the next waypoint so that we don't have to rerun this whole stuff, this whole setup. An augment orb. Let's explain both of these right now. So far, we have these transmute shards which turn into transmute orbs, I believe, transmutations. And what those do, a transmute will take a regular white item like this and turn it into a blue item, which can have up to 2 mods on it, like the prefix modifier and a suffix modifier. It can have up to 2. But sometimes you'll, just like this one, will turn something like this sword, will turn it blue, but it'll only have 1 modifier. Well, this item will augment it with a second modifier. So we could right-click and put this on here. We'd have to, move it down to our inventory to do that. But this would add a second modifier to a magic item. So it augments a magic item with a new random modifier. I guess it could actually say a second random modifier, but that's what that does. So this is a nice item. We're gonna keep this and use it pretty soon. This thing is pretty powerful. Look at what it does here. Upgrades a normal item to rare with 1 guaranteed property. Okay, so what would it be? Wow. It's actually, if you use it on a 2-hander, it would add physical damage. Nice. That actually worked out well. And I think this is a random item too, so it could add like lightning damage or lightning based or chaos damage, all kinds of things. But this is a pretty good item. I like it. Or a pretty good version of an essence, the Whispering Essence. Very nice. So we'll be using that on a weapon in Act 2. Really important. Let's keep going and find the way out. Just found a wisdom scroll, so let's use it on the next. I think I want to use it on this item. We don't have any amulets, so now we've got one with some cold resistance, nice, and mana regen. So our mana will regen a little quicker. I like that as well. So let's slap that on there. Perfect. Oh, let's take some boots. Let's see, an energy shield or an evasion. Let's see, red. Let's do the red one instead of just the green. Maximum life and regenerate 6. That's pretty cool. That's almost as much as that totem was giving us. Nice. So now we have that. It didn't have movement speed on there. If we found movement speed of 10%, we'd just use that no matter what. It's that important. There we go. Pretty cool. Oh, here's the way up. And of course they block us at the top with a big old chunky rare here. It has extra life. It has an energy shield, a fast recharge. Now, yeah, if I walk away and I don't hit this guy, his energy shield is going to come back fairly quickly. There it is. But we'll take him down. Alright, let's take this guy. He's going to have some loot. Let's find out what he gives us. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, man, he's a tough guy. And we're going to get way stronger quicker pretty soon here. This is just the struggle part. Ooh, a rustic sash. Interesting. A bow. Let's see. What could we drop? We could drop, oh boy. Drop this. Then we can move this. Oh, let's drop both those. Then we're going to take the crude bow. Cool. And here's the way out. We're almost to the next level. And here's the thing, we're in a level 5 area and we're level 8, so we're over leveled. But at a certain point, the EXP really drops off. You don't want to get too far behind. Ideally, roughly about even. If you're a new player, if you're a veteran, you want to be a couple levels below, or maybe even 3 levels below. If you're really zooming, probably 2 levels below. So let's get these guys and we'll get the next level. We're 3 levels above. That's a little rough, but it's okay. And we're going to ID this. Oh, we can't do it yet because we don't have any with... We got a portal scroll. Okay. Let's find a wisdom scroll real quick here. See if we can do that. Transmute, that's nice. That's a great item. Transmute, we could transmute... let's do the ring. I like that. Let's do the ring. Transmute this. Ooh, attack speed, very nice. So now we're doing 31, and now we're doing 36. That's a big chunk up. Nice. Let's spend this point, and we'll bring this up just to show you. Right now we're at 90, was it 93%? This should get our global accuracy up, our movement speed, nice. Dexterity too, very cool. 100%. Now, as we level up that, we're going to need more accuracy. But for right now, we're hitting at 100%. Very cool. Let's take these guys out. I just want a wisdom scroll. Oh well. And now I'm just going to head for the waypoint. I might open up a chest. I haven't had good luck with the chests so far, which is kind of weird. Usually I have better luck. So we're just going to run by these guys. We don't need them right now. We just want to get to the waypoint. If there's a big group, we'll go ahead and knock them out, but, you know, we're okay. Here's a bigger group. We'll knock all these guys out real quick. Very cool. And, come on, wisdom scroll. Transmute, not bad. Let's transmute our second ring. Do we have a second ring here? Yes, we did. Let's transmute it. So you can see, oh, more damage, very nice, and more mana regen. I like both those stats. Now, we put this here. Now we're up to 44. You can see how this is, how we're progressing fairly quickly. I'm going to skip this iron thing. We don't need this for right now. We're just going to keep going. When you're new, I would probably take it. No, you're not in a super rush. And we'll take this one. Another transmute. Very cool. What can we do? Oh, let's do the belt. Do this belt. There we go. Transmute. Where is it? Right here. Right click on it, and then left click on this. Strength, we'll take that, and reflect some damage. Okay, that's fine. Do we have magic everything? I think we do. Oh, not the chest. Okay. Nice. Alright, here's the waypoint. Now there is something right over there that dropped. It's worth the chromatic orb. It's right over there. I'm going to come back to it. Now, here's the thing. When we go in here and we come back, if you look at those 3 stones, it points the way forward. It might point that way. You might come in and the map might have been set up to point that way. But this will give you the hint that where you have to go. I'll take that gold. Okay. Let's go back to town and take care of all this stuff. Oh, and we have a quest to turn in too. So, let's sell a bunch of stuff and get in good shape here. So we're going to sell to her this time. Doesn't really matter either way. We're not going to ID this. We're going to sell it like that, and we'll get 5 transmutes. If we were to ID it, we'd get alteration shards. And I'll explain those when we get a full orb worth. There we go. We'll vendor that. We'll vendor that. Iron circlet. We'll probably get rid of this as well. Yeah, let's just vendor it. Rustic sash. Tempting. But yeah, we'll keep a hold of that. Now let's take a look at what we have left here. We can get rid of this regular rustic sash. Okay. So now we have another transmute. Let's transmute our armor here. We got some extra mana. That's cool. Now we've got all this transmuted. What we've done is we've got all our items at least to magic level. This could be augmented. Do we have an augment? We do. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's augment. So right click, left click. And we got some more regen. I'll take that. Our regen is up to like probably, well, it's, I guess around 12-ish? 13 maybe? 14. Let's find out. Regen. Life regen. 19 per second. That's pretty powerful, actually. Nice at this level. We're going to replace that with that. Okay. And then I don't want to carry these around. Let's say, oh, we can get rid of 3. We can go do the 3-for-1 recipe. We have to 1, 2. We don't want that one. That's fine. And we'll get rid of this one. And it's not red, so we can use it now. So it just puts it right there. Very cool. And then these are 2 mana flasks. Let's go ahead and put those in our to be saved to turn in for the 3-for-1 recipe, but we don't want to carry that around. Nice. Do I want this? I don't think we're going to go with the we won't go that route. But this thing we want to save, and this one we want to ID. We have 2 of these. Let's sell the portal scroll for a wisdom scroll. Accept. And then we're going to ID both this item and hope for movement speed. Nope. Now if I hold down control, it compares it. I'd rather have the life and the regen. That's going to be a sell. And this is a tempting item, so let's at least ID it, and I'll prove to you. Right now, that'll give us a 5 out of the 20 transmute shards, so a quarter of a transmute orb. But if we ID it, we get the much more valuable. If we were to just sell it, that's almost worth, that's 8/20ths, a little over a quarter value of the alteration orb, which are very valuable. They really are. Early game, late game, people use them, and we're going to be saving up enough alteration orbs to actually buy stuff from other people. Let's take a look at this. What do we get here? So this item would add damage. It would add, let's bring up our character sheet too. It adds life. Now this one adds strength. The reflect is no big deal, but the life is nice. This one adds some life, some mana, some fire resist, and strength. Strength along with, not terrible. It looks like we'll lose some health. Let's find out how much. 327 versus, not bad, 25 life down. Now let's see if, and we get some fire resist and a little more mana. Let's find out how much damage we go up. Only 12% on the physical. If we hold down Alt, it could have rolled up. It's literally the worst roll for it. It could have rolled up to 24%. Let's find out what 46 to 48. That's not. It's only 2. But nope. We're just gonna. I think it's more valuable for us just to sell it. We'll sell that, and that. Very cool. And we got our first alteration orb. These are so valuable that I really wouldn't be using these to re-roll items. See how it reforges? So if you got, let's say you got 2 mods on here and you don't like it and you really wanted to re-roll it for some reason, you could just re-roll this and it's like change, it would give you 1 to 2 magic mods, new ones. It would just overwrite those and those would go away and you get new ones. These are actually really valuable to us, so I want to hold on to these. We can actually trade people, maybe even though this is a year later in the league, we might be able to trade for 1 alteration orb for something, maybe. But during league start, 2 or 3 of these alteration orbs probably can get you a decent item. And you might even be able to trade them in for a Chaos Orb, and then the Chaos Orb can definitely get you a massive item. And we'll be doing that probably in the next act. We'll actually do our first trade. Right now we're in great shape though. Let's move this over here, move this down here, and move this over. Okay. Oh, and we get a reward. Let's go find out what it is. Oh, a book of skill. We get an automatic skill point. There we go. Now, because here's the thing, because I've got this accuracy on this weapon, I don't have to worry about accuracy as much. It gave us the skill point. If I didn't have that weapon with accuracy on it, if I had like a big stunning mace, 2-handed mace, or a 2-handed axe or something, I would definitely take this. But right now we're okay. Because I want this right here. It's tempting. This is a good node. These are good nodes. But this stuff over here, you know what? I'm going to go the generic way and just take this. Let's see if it we're still at, oh, so we'll be overcapped for a little while, but that's okay. Let's just take this one. Doesn't help us at all right now, but it'll help us down the line. And we can always back out and refund it. But this is going to be a nice point. I don't want to have to wait 2 or 3 extra levels to work my way into this cool stuff, because I want some more damage. And that's what we're going to be going after next. Let's apply that. Then we're going to get some more damage here. More damage, more damage, more damage, and AoE. The fun things are coming up. All right, let's go back over here. And are we in good shape? Yeah. Now, technically, I'm gonna put this stuff in this here. Just too much stuff to be carrying around. I'm just gonna go like that. Orb of Chance. Nice, 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 nice. Very cool. The Chance Orb's probably worth something too. All right. Let's go back to our area. It should still be alive. I call it alive. And it is. And we're going to go right over here and grab the item that was on the ground that we wanted. Right here with the outline on it. That's worth a chromatic. Now, here's the thing. That's pretty big. I'm going to actually just going to go drop it off and I'll be right back. Now we're going to follow these and to the end area. Let's do it. And when we use our sprint flask, which is on spacebar, you see how that thing pops up, that little white circular thing spins around us? That's the indicator that we have the sprint on. And you get 2 charges worth. And then it replenishes itself as we kill things. So let's do this fight. It's a little intense, or it can. There's a lot of ads. And let's knock these ads out. And then we'll finish off the guy in the middle here. We've got a couple of wisdom scrolls. But you see, we took that hit. We were able to tank it, no problem. And we've got almost 20 on our regen per second, too. Not bad. We'll take all this stuff. And we'll leave this. Cool. Large flask. Ooh, we got 2 large flasks. Very cool. All right, we're into this area. And we're just going to keep going. And, oh, I think I went the wrong... No, I didn't go the wrong way. There's the ledge. Now we're in the climb. Okay. Now we just dropped a white item out of this chest, and it's a 3-link red, red, red. I'll take that over this, even though it has regen on there. I'll take that. We don't have a triple link red. I'd like red, red, green, ideally. In fact, so much so that... You know what? I'm going to pass on that. Oh, it's got 72 armor. That is tempting. Let's take it and replace it. Just to give you an idea what that armor does for us. We're at 57%. Now we're up to 66%. I'll take that over the little bit of regen and the extra mana even. Yeah, I like it. Oh, and we can use our new weapon. Very cool. Let's do that right now. Because we have enough dexterity. So let's do that. Here we go. We're at, on offense, 45. Let's see what this does to our offense. Almost double. That is really powerful, guys. Really, really powerful. I like it a lot. And we'll put that over there. Put this portal scroll right here. We got 8 of these now. Nice. Let's go really destroy some things now. Ka-chunk. Nice. Almost one shot. 2 hits. Don't. Nice. I like it. Now let's say, for some reason, you didn't have this this item and you really wanted to use it. You could use your essence, buy a weapon, a 2-hander, use the essence on it, turn it into a rare, and more than likely it would be better than whatever you had. Rare items have so many mods on them, or they can have up to 6, 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes, that it's just a good thing. So we're in good shape there, and you can be that way as well. But I want to save that to use it in Act 2, because I'm going to use it on a better base so that it gets even more damage. Hopefully. And we can pull up the map here. I just got that waypoint. And we're just working our way through here, so it doesn't look like there's any side areas. Here's our first, what do you call it? Shrine. Let's go take a look at that. We'll use our sprint to get over here. And we'll even sprint again. But once that thing comes up, otherwise it would overwrite it. I don't want to, like, spam it. sprint. Oh, this guy's a little tough. Let's heal up a little bit for him. Get this guy out of there. These guys are a little tough. They're magical. They just do a little, you know, that whatever that damage is. The fireballs are pretty chunky on us. Nice. Orb of Alteration. Those are valuable. Very cool. Ooh, we get a speed one. And that's an action speed, so it's going to be really, it's going to make us really move fast. Let's do it. Nice. And with a sprint, now we're really flying. I like it. I like it a lot. Zoom by. Oh, here's our second essence. Nice. Nice. We'll open it. We'll clear these guys out and we'll prepare ourselves for the fight here. Okay. Let's triple click this. Oh, let's fight this guy. Let's fight all these guys prior to opening this thing up. These essences are really important, actually, so... Oh, come on. Nice. Alright. Here we go. Triple click it. Focus on the main guy in the middle there. We'll even knock this guy down. Oh. Heal up real quick. Take out the ads. Oh, we got those purple things chasing us. Don't like those. Purple is generally always bad. This game. Oh, there we go. Wisdom scroll and a wisp of foe. So this is nice to show you the difference here. So we had a whispering essence of contempt, and those were the mods that would put on it. This is of woe. And see how this adds spell damage? That spell damage isn't going to help me if I put it on a weapon, but it would still make it rare and it would have things on it, so it wouldn't be horrible. But ideally, I would put this on something like a generic ring and hopefully turn it into, or better yet, I think we'll buy a generic boots and hope to get movement speed. That's what I think I'll do. So we'll do that as soon as we find a nice pair of boots that are, you know, white, which means just normal, not magic. And, oh, we get a very good, what do you call it, a node right here. Let's do that real quick. Oh boy. So you can see how this is ramping up fairly quickly at this point. Gosh. You guys are just everywhere here. I just want to... Come on. Hit him. Oh. There. So let's do this. And we're going to use this point right here. We'll bring this up just to show you what it does. We're at 83 now. This adds attack speed, which we're swinging quicker, more damage. And then, because they're swinging quicker. And then increased physical damage, which we're doing. That's our main damage type, even though it's we're doing fire as well. And then strength. So here we go. 103. Very nice, very nice. Here's a little mini boss. I'll take the main map off so it's a little clearer. I'm just going to face tang him down. Very nice. And a few trees right over here. Mountaintops, no problem. And these guys kind of run right by us, and then here's the doorway. I don't deal with those. They're a pain. They run by you, and then they run the other way. All right, let's work our way through this.
Not a man. A slave is not...
Here's the waypoint. We're going to go sell real quick. Let's see what we can get out of all this stuff. We're going to put this thing away for now. That. And, oh, Minetta wants to talk to us. She's going to give us, oh, look at this. Faster attacks. I definitely want that. Now, here's the thing. That's why I wanted a red, green. We're going to take this one. This would be nice, too. Melee splash, added fire damage, life tap support. Very cool ones, but this is what we really need. We're going to put that right there. And not only that, but I think we're going to purchase a second one of these. I have enough transmutes to do it. I think it costs a transmute. If you don't, just save up a transmute. Get a second one cooking. Maybe even a few, because a lot of people use these as support gems, but we're going to need 2 on our build, most likely. We'll see. It doesn't hurt to have this thing going. So we're going to have 2 of them. Now, it doesn't support the steel skin. We're just getting EXP for now. So let's do this next. And level them up, making them better. We're going to control left click. Nice, nice. I want to actually ID this helm. And we're going to compare it. This one has 45 armor right away. That's way better. Now, the 9% rarity is kind of important. I think we can get by without it, but still, it's unfortunate to give that up. But I like it. The rarity on that helm is just, or the not the rarity, but the armor on that helm. If I take this, go to defenses, we're gonna be really tanky. Yeah, and every point as you get closer and closer to 100%, you can't get to 100%. It doesn't let you. It caps out earlier, but is really that much more important. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll control left click, sell all these things. Cool, cool, cool. And I have a currency tab, which would sort these automatically, but I'm gonna override it by pushing control, shift, and left click. And that means it's gonna force it right into here. Nice. Let's go take a look and find if we can find some boots or maybe a red, green linked. Close, but no, but this is a shield. Here's a red, green. We could use that for an offhand. I'd rather have red, green on an offhand at this point. So none of these are looking that good. What else? Red, green. Oh, what is this? Right here. Even though it doesn't have that armor on there, 72 armor, this is worth it to take it. It really is. Also, look at this. For one wisdom scroll, we can get a chromatic. So I'm going to take this to vendor, back to him, for a chromatic. Red, green. Anything else with red, green on it? No, but that's okay. We're going to take this. Nice. And then, it's not a terrible place with evasion, but ideally I would rather have that as an armor piece. And then we have all these boots. Let's see if we get a regular pair of boots. All evasion. Do these have a movement speed? Nope. We'll do it. We'll just say, hey, let's get the movement speed. We'll take this pair with the one red on it. All right. Step one, we're going to use this on this right here on this. So if it's used on armor, it should add 3 to 5 maximum energy shield, and then it's going to add other things too. We're shooting for movement speed. There we go. We got it. Now we have 10% movement speed. Done. This thing is red, green. We already know we wanted that, so we're going to replace it. Let's get out of the vendor screen. We're going to replace that with this one. And let's take a look what it currently does. 200. Not on offense. 103.94 for damage. And we're going to put that there. We're going to take this out. And this out. And this in. And then we're going to click here. 123. That's a big upgrade already. Nice. Let's vendor these back. And then we're going to go control left click. We got a chromatic. That was worth it to trade that. Very nice. And I'd like to upgrade this. Do we have a transmute? We have a transmute. No, I think we do not. That's okay though. Well, we could chance it. End up with something crazy. We'll just let it sit there just like that. But now we've got 3. See these 2 other icons here? It's supported by this. This right here is supported by those 2. They're linked and they support them. Just like if I were to take this down and I hover over it, see how the little check mark shows up right there with Molten Strike, but not on Steel Skin because that wouldn't make sense. Here's our Steel Skin. Wouldn't make sense to put faster attacks with Steel Skin. All right, very cool. So now we have even more damage. We're in great shape. Let's go back here, and I'm going to work my way through this prison, and we'll see you at the next area. Let's finish this guy off real quick. We're swinging faster. Nice. This is a tough guy right here. He's hasted. He's got energy shield on him. And these summoners are tough too. The summoner over there to the right, hanging out, being sneaky over here. They're chunky too. Oh, not that one, but okay. There's a 3-for-1 recipe. Very nice. All right, let's do. Oh, there's a couple of things. That's the icon for the iron, or some kind of an ore, and then there's a shrine right here. We'll take that as well. Oh, and you can always do this. Come on, let's finish these guys off real quick. Here's the shrine, a replenishing shrine, and then you hover over it. It regens your life and mana. Before we were right around 16 on life and regen, and this looks like, let's see, where's the life regen on here? 36. So that's probably like worth at least, well, I would say that's worth like 20 life regen, probably 20 life mana per second too, while it's on, but it only lasts a minute. There's ways you can make it last longer as well. Also, this is the very first time we've seen this labyrinth thing. If we bring up our world map, and we go over here on the left, see this right here? It wants us to complete all these labyrinth things. And what those do is unlock the ability to ascend into the class that we're gonna be. Right now we're a Marauder class, but we're gonna ascend into a subclass of that and get more abilities. This thing right here is the Lord's Labyrinth. This area contains one of those, so we're going to find that. And see that book right there? That's an indicator that that's usually the entrance for it. Oh, a Quicksilver Flask. Very cool. I'll take one of those. In fact, I'll rough it and use I'd like two of these and then only use one mana flask. Let's see if we can get by with that. But I saw that icon pop up there. Take that too, the 3-for-1 recipe. Should be the indicator that there's a... See if it is. There it is. See the bronze plaque? That's the indicator for a Trial of the Ascendancy. Now this is going to be a little mini maze that unlocks a 6-part E. So we're going to run here and try to not get stabbed by the stabbies that come out of the floor. And it's just a little maze, not trapped maze, I guess. There we go. Now that opened the door, so then we're going to go back here and we're going to sprint. Oh, we didn't make it. That's okay. We've got a lot of regen. Nice. And then we're going to go up here and we'll fight these little guys right here. This is the easiest one. And now now I'm going to step here, and then it looks like I can step here, and then it looks like I can run right over here. Nice. And we'll finish these guys off at the end. If you don't want to, you can just dive and click that big plaque there. But I want to fight these guys. I like fighting. This is what we're here for, fighting stuff. So the large flask, we'll take that. So it's going to be a 3-for-1 recipe thing. Okay. So now we made it through the maze. We're going to click this and see a portal drops up, and that'll port us back to the beginning of this little mini maze. But what it did was these would normally be unlocked on our first playthrough in each game mode, each league. You have to unlock them. I've unlocked them on other characters, so it's already unlocked. But there it is. We're in the prison, Act 1, and we've completed this. This would be incomplete, these all would be incomplete. And then we have to complete each one of them, and I'll do it on screen. But there it is, the lower prison. If you hover over it, the prison, Act 1. There we go, we did it. Now we're ported back, and let's go find the way forward. Now we'll go into the upper prison. We have a point to spend here. And we also have some protection here, grace period when you enter a new area. If this is on, you can't be damaged for that many seconds until you move, and then it'll go away. Okay, let's bring this up, and we'll bring up our character sheet as well. 123, we're going to take this right here. 130, very nice. Let's go find the way forward. We're right here, and we got to work our way over this way. These blue packs of monsters give even more EXP, so it's nice to be able to take those out if you need some a chunk of EXP real quick. Whereas these guys don't give very much at all. Got another paw amulet. Hard to pronounce that. And let's ID it and compare it to what we have. It would be nice. We're going to hold on to that. If we need some dexterity, we might be able to switch on to that and use that one. We'll keep a hold of it. Ooh, our first Strongbox. Now these are usually trapped in some way. You can ID it, If it wasn't rare, we could actually use currency on it. We could turn it into a magic item by using a transmute on it. You could re-roll it with alterations. Now that's a really bad, early on, it's a really bad use of currency to do that. Detonates nearby corpses. That's a bad one. Contains 4 additional magic items. I like all that. So let's open it up and try to run away from them a little bit here. Oh, he froze me. Come on. And then they exploded. See that? Nice. Come on. And let's see what we get out of here. We're doing well with the 1 flask, too. There's the items. But those things, Strongboxes are really good. They can drop all kinds of really cool stuff. Oh, here's an interesting item. We're going to hold on to that if we ever need a lot of dexterity for some reason. We'll just put that in our dash when we get back. Let's pick all this stuff up. And we're in good shape. Come on. Guy's tough. Look at that. He regened his, what do you call it, energy shield pretty quickly there. Large mana flask. So we've got a lot of 3-for-1s going on here. And then we'll pick up all this other stuff here. This one. Boots too. Wow. And that one. We'll take that too. We don't have much more room, and we're going to be coming to a fight here pretty soon. Oh, we got a point to spend? Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh my god, these guys are chunky. Another flask? Oh boy. Let's spend this point. We might even go back to town and vendor the stuff off. But the next point we want to spend. 137. 149, very cool. I'm actually going to go back to town and do it. Let's do it. Let's use a portal scroll. That way we'll come right back here. We don't want to escape, otherwise we have to go through this again. We can afford a portal scroll. So let's vendor this stuff off real quick.
Yes?
Sell items. And the main reason I went back right now to do that, we'll vendor all this. And we're in good shape there. The main reason I went back is to swap these things out and make more space, but I really wanted to 3-for-1 this stuff. So these I don't have 3 of, but the other stuff we do. So let's work on that. Let's put these over here now. Got 3 of them. Okay. Good. Let's see what we can do. Sell item. We could sell, we only have 2 of those. We only have 1 of those. We sell this one, and this one. We could, and we get the next level up. That's cool with me. And then we could sell this one, and this one. Accept. And then we could sell this one, and this one. And get the next level up of 360 over 3.5 seconds. With 3 full uses. I like it. And then we'll put these away. Now we're much better off than we were a second ago. We have this one and this one. I like it. Go right back in here. Don't go that way. We got to go back in through our upper prison thing, portal. There we are, right back where we left off. Let's keep on going. We got some rare slippers here that just dropped. See if they're better than ours. It doesn't have movement speed on it. Highly unlikely that I would wear them. There it is. Nope. But it's got a lot. It'll vendor for a lot. And there we go. Let's keep going. Oh, here's the way up. Do it. All right. Now we're in the upper prison and we're going after the warden. And if you look really closely on the floor, a little bit of blood splatter. Not there. Gonna walk right around here. And this isn't a random generated dungeon. There's a little blood. There's a couple of guys on the floor. Oh, here's something here. Open up this chest. Okay, get some gold. Now, get ready. Here we go. We're going to try to face tank this guy. Got our health potions ready. Oh, there's the drag mark. Here he goes. Oh, and he busts through.
Come and share it with
Let's face tank them down. Let's see if we can do that. We've got our, we're going to use our second healing potion first. He always hitting us there, chunkers. But we're face tanking everything. Just face tank Brutus right down, no problem. Nice. Easy stuff. We got a transmute, a large mana flask. We'll take all this stuff. Very cool. And we're going to run right over here. Out and to the left. There we go. Prisoner's Gate. And there's the way in. We're going to go vendor this stuff and we'll be right back. We have a transmute, so let's transmute this and make it better. Some light resist, fizz. Those are two not so great ones right now, but oh well. And we're going to store this stuff away. And we'll put that right there. Good to go. Let's do it. Oh, Tarkley, he has a reward. Is it Leap Slam? It is. That we want. And ideally, we want it with faster attacks, so it can, it's a smoother Leap Slam. We don't want, Vitality would be nice too, but Enduring Cry, not bad. We'll take this. Leap Slam. And we're just going to put it right here. Nice. Now we have Leap Slam with faster attacks. I usually put it on D out of habit. It's just a nice thing to have there. And now we have Leap Slam. So let's go show what that does and how that works. Really nice. It's going to be speeding us up quite a bit. Now I want to find the new area. So I'm going to press space. I'm just going to space for the print, or the, not the print, the sprint. Get out of the fire. Very nice. Leap slamming around. And you'll get, your leap slams will be nicer and smoother as you progress. But that's going to be the way to make yourself really start to move. And it can get you out of like tight spots. Nice. I mean, we're just leap slamming around. Let's take these guys out. Ooh, we're getting close to a really good skill point too. Nice. Alright, we'll see in a bit. Take these guys out. Ooh, take those guys out so we can safely pick things up and spend this stuff. Next league, when it comes out in less than a week, you'll be able to, when you press this, it'll freeze the game. But let's take a look at it. This is nice right here. Strength, which is going to give us some health too. Increased attack speed, which is always great, especially with two-handers. And then the damage, look at this. Here we go. 149. A boom. 176. Very cool. Well, let's take these bidding crabs out and let's keep going. Oh, and this is blocked off. That's okay. We'll go around the other way. And you notice I'm picking these rare items up. I really want to sell them for augmentation. Not augmentation. Alteration shards. So I'm gonna vendor them as ID'd. Not, if I don't, I would get transmutations. I don't really need too many transmutes right now. I need alterations. So that's what that's why I'm IDing these things. Cool. And let's sprint and find, oh, it's over this way. Now the nice thing about Leap Slam is I can Leap Slam up and over ledges too. Like here's a ledge, just drop right down it. Nice. And now we're going to start going a little faster. We just don't even care about this. We're level 13 in a level 10 area. If it's a big group of something, that's probably worth it. Just slow down and grab the EXP and grab the loot from it. There's a big chunker guy here too. We're standing in the fire, doesn't even hurt us. Nice. Oh, a chromatic orb, we'll take that. And we'll highlight, we'll activate that one. Nice. We got our first jeweler's orb right there. That re-rolls the number of sockets on an item. We won't use it quite yet, but it's nice to have. Jump down there, very cool. Smash that guy. And here we are at the ship's graveyard. Just come in here, very nice. And we're gonna go find the way down. There's a little area that we have to go fight in and under. So we're gonna find that in here and we'll be right back. Oh, here's the little submerged area. Go into this cave. And we're gonna fight our way to the end and find the boss. And then it's gonna, when we exit, it's gonna put us right where the quest giver is. Really nice that it does that now. Let's get through here and find it. All right, we have another point to spend. And the next point we're spending is going to be right here. It adds AoE and damage to our area of effect as well. Let's see if it actually shows up on the sheet though. 177. Nope. But because the item or the skill we're using is AoE, it actually affects our damage. So see how it has that AoE area of effect tag up there at the top of the lines of, so that it really is. It just doesn't show up in here. Unfortunate, but oh well. And here's the guy that we're gonna fight. I think you could technically just grab this and not actually fight him. We're gonna fight him though. We want the loot. And it's an easy fight for us. Face tank him down, and that's what we're built for. We're built for face tanking. Let's see what we got here. This one, we can even move this over here. Nice. And let's see if this one's better. 42 armor. I think it's gonna be. We're gonna hold down control. Yeah, this is gonna be better. Watch this. Alright, this one has some intelligence. We need some of that. Some max energy shield. It's not that great. But it's better than what we have by a little bit, so I'm cool with this. Let's take it. Nice. Okay, and then we exit this little underground area. It puts us right here at the Fairgraves, which is where we have to turn in that item. And then we're going to have to... I'll take the little mini the map off and put it over here. And we got to fight this guy. Come on. And he has little waves. And we could actually do this fight blindfolded because it's just easy. It's just an easy fight. There we go. Knock that guy down. And then once we do this fight, we're going to go back over here and find... there's Fairgraves. There's the shield we want. Or 8. Want it because it's rare. And we're going to ID that. What are the rares? Oh, we'll ID that one. That one. Let's compare what this one does versus that. 26 armor, some evasion. So that's kind of a wash. If there was anything really, really good on here, I'd use it. It's close. I'll keep the other one, but just by barely. Regen is nice. Kind of a wash either way. This one versus this one. Same sockets, everything. So, no big deal. And we're just gonna sprint all through these guys. Don't even. That. We might go back and sell and then come right back. We get any rewards here? What about Vestal? Oh, I'll take it. Nice, we got a point to spend.
Hello.
We're going to sell all these items. We have a second whetstone, and that improves the quality of a weapon. I think we're actually going to use it too. We've got one in there already. If we didn't, I wouldn't use it. But for this, we're going to have some fun. We're going to use this one. So let's drop this down. Oh, let's put it back up. We're at 177. It should do a lot of quality for this. Let's find out. Full 20%. Nice. And 20% is the max for these whetstones. 177. 207. That's a big chunk up, guys. We are in great shape. Small life. We'll put that one over here. We'll put this one right here. We could sell these 3. Let's do that. Vendor those 3 and upgrade them. I like it. Now we have 2 of the better ones. Control left click.
Be well.
Sends it in there. Control shift sends it into this area right here. Nice. And now we have 5 of these. This is getting a little good. We might be able to buy something pretty powerful. Let's see. What would I want? Maybe a better amulet? Let's find out. We're going to wait till the Act 2 to actually do our first trade. So we're going to keep saving these up and we'll go from there. Let's keep going. All right, we found the way up. And we'll take this. We'll keep going. Now we're going to wander through here and find the fight. All right, we have 2 points to spend. And we're going to take the easy route and we're going to take these 2 points. Let's knock these guys out. Ooh, this guy out real quick. Yeah, man. Fine. Wisdom scrolls. How many do we have? 16. That's quite a few. Like it. I'll take that one. But notice I'm trying to focus more on rare items and not as many magic items. Let's ID both of these. I don't think we're going to use this one. I just want to compare it. But this one we might use. Let's see. Nope. I don't want the... I like the damage and I like the mana regen. But that's not bad. Not terrible. We'll just vendor those off and we'll get alteration shards for these, even though they're magic, they're ID'd. Let's open this thing. Oh, let's use the points first. And right now we're at 426. And what you generally want to shoot for is about 300 life per act. Now, when you're newer, a little more life per act, and there's 10 acts. So you'd have 3,000 by the time you hit maps in the end game area. But we're going to do this right here. 1, 2. Then those 2 points. 426. This does a lot. Strength, max life percentage, nice. 515. We're pretty beefy right now. I like it. So much so that we're really going to be able to face tank this guy down, right? Take the map off just for clarity. And now we're just face tanking these guys down. Oh, there's a chromatic orb. The three colored 3 links. Nice. This was really nice. I got right here, and it's a dead end, but I can just hop right over. I like it a lot with Leap Slam. And let's go find... Oh, here's an interesting item. Do we have any transmutes on us? Nah. We're going to open this up as a normal item. And it won't be trapped or anything. It'll just be pretty basic. That's still pretty good. Bunch of wisdom scrolls. Very cool. We'll ID that just so that we're going to be able to sell this for alterations. So that's why we need so many wisdom scrolls. We're IDing a bunch of rare items to vendor them for alterations, which we're going to use to either trade for chaos orbs or because right now you can get 7 alterations for 1 chaos orb, and then we can use that chaos orb to buy a really cool unique item for leveling. Now during league start, you'll be able to trade. You'll say to somebody, "Hey, I'll trade you 3 transmutes and 4 alterations for the item you have for sale for 1 chaos," because they list it for a chaos. And I would say the majority of people will make a deal with you, as long as it's juicy enough for them. So offer them a chunk of things. They're going to need a lot of the same things you're going to need it, and instead of it just sitting there. Now the thing is, if it's only been listed for like a minute, then you wouldn't do it. But if it's on there for an hour, it's not selling, but you want it, it's a good deal. Here's a topaz ring. That's a lightning-based ring. That's interesting. We'll take this transmute and that, and we'll keep going. But I'm gonna show you how to do the trades in the Act 2 once we get through this. We don't need to do any trading yet. Here's a little treasure chest, but it's trapped, and it's a unique one, meaning there's going to be an event for it. Nice. Now, if you're not decked out and ready for this little tiny fight, it can be pretty serious. We're in great shape though. Nice. But I want all these. Let's just take them. We can always drop them and upgrade, if we find better stuff on the ground. Ooh, our first glass bauble. We're going to need a bunch of those, or just save that. Those are pretty valuable too. You might be able to trade for people with them, but we're going to need a bunch of those, so we're going to save that. All right, next level. And there's not really anything that we can get that's super, super important. We could go more defense by going this way, and I think we will. So let's discuss our defenses, our resistances. Right here, we got fire, cold, and lightning, and chaos. These 3 cap out at 75%, but you'll even need a little more than that because there's things that reduce your just resistances overall. That's all right. So you want to shoot for 75, but right now, look at this. This is terribly low. But think about this. Let's say you have a fireball that's coming in to hit you for 100. Well, right now, it would hit us for 89. But if we were to take these 2, this one and this one, that'd be 20. Now that fireball that's hitting for 89 is only hitting for 69. So you can tell that if you get this up to 75, it's really, really effective. I think we are in good shape to take this one next. Now we can always spec out of this later, and we will. But for right now, there we go. We're a little more defensive against 3 different element types, and this one's even better. Nice. I was hoping to find another essence shrine along the way. Sometimes there is one. So we'd get another essence, but one right now is okay. Let's go into the fight. Here we go. Take the map off. And this is a boss fight with a lot of cold damage. So we're just going to face tank her down. We'll heal up. Don't be afraid of actually pressing that heal button. And then we're going to go right over to her again. We're just face tanking her down. Face tank Merveil. Easy. We use our mana flask. We'll take out these guys. Heal up again. And where'd she go? Where is she? Oh, there she is. And because we have that Ancestral Call, it just aims at all the ads that come on, those additional monsters. Easy stuff. Sitting right here, just face tanking her down. Oh, got a little close there. So you can see if we didn't have every bit of what do you call it? All the different defensive things that we've been taking, we'd be in kind of rough shape there. And that one, it doesn't want us to pick that up because we don't have space. There we go. And let's go out this way. Easy fight. Let's upgrade these. And let's go back to town real quick. We're in Act 2, but we're going to click right here for Act 1. Let's go dump this stuff off, and then we're going to go and get to the Act 2 town. So, first thing we want to do is we don't want to sell these as... oh, what do we get here? I don't think we want any of these. Static Strike, Sweep, Sunder, Volcanic Fissure. None of these. We'll just take that and vendor it right back. But, again, we don't want to sell it like that, because that gives us a transmute. Unless you really need some transmutes. Right now, we don't really need them. We've got plenty of these. Because we could sell a transmute for 4 Wisdom Scrolls. We really needed them. Alright, so let's ID these things, these gold rare items. And I don't want to, I'm not going to ID this. I don't know why oh, that's a chromatic. But those things, good. Okay, let's sell. Now we're going to hold control, and just to compare it, would I want this over that? Nah, I'm fine with this thing I have on. We'll sell all this. An unidentified plate armor. No. That's a pretty nice plate armor piece. Let's ID it. And you can also ID a lot of things by holding right click and then holding shift, and then you can you can ID a bunch of things like that. That's another nice trick. Let's compare this. It's not linked. It's just tough. We need that red green there, so we'll get rid of it. Vendor that. We'll vendor the lightning ring. We'll vendor this, and that as well. And let's ID this. And we'll set. Oh, it's a one-hander though. Okay. It's a pretty tough one-hander though. It's pretty nice. Stocking melee gems. Interesting. A lot of different stats on that. There we go. Now we're up to 6 of these. Oh, let's vendor this as well. Ooh, they're giving us one whole alteration for that. Now we got 7 of them. Put this away. Oops, I put it in the other, my other tab. Oh well. Lost a little bit of loot worth. And we'll put that there, just like the other one. Okay. And this one here. Good shape. Oh, let's go to this one. Is so many of these. Large, 90. And we're using a 120. Okay. Small life, small. Okay. Vestal, does he want to give us anything? No. What about Tarkley? Nope.
Stay sharp out there.
Here we go. Let's go right back in here and go to the second town. Should be here, right? Nope. Did I not get that? Oh, Act 2. There we go. Like, did I not get the waypoint? And then we're going to fight our way through here. And it's up and to the left. I'll take that augment. Very nice. And we'll use our sprint. We'll just ignore these creatures. What level are we? 16, and we're in a level 13 area. Yeah, this is... Unless there's like some blue pack that could, you know, drop some good stuff here like it just did. Also, that's going to be a possible item that's from a next tier up, because we're in an Act 2 area too. Nice, that might be an upgrade for us. We'll take this one. Nice. We'll open up that line. Let's go find the way forward. We'll take these guys out. Scouring Orb, interesting. Those are pretty valuable. I'll show you why in a second. And these guys are getting tougher. We got some poison damage coming at us. We'll take the Stone Axe. That's another two-hander. But we might have two items here that are of interest. Okay. Small flask. Cool. That's a hybrid flask. It does mana and thing. Might be something we'll actually use. Would be odd. Increased recovery rate. Grants immunity to ignite. Let's use it just for fun. First time we've been using a hybrid flask, so it does life. Oh, only 70 mana. Nah, I'm good without that. Okay, let's get into town here. There's the way forward. Nice. Now let's take a look at those three weapons that we just found. And there's the second town we're in. We're gonna ID this, that, and that. Okay. Step 1, we're going to find out if any of these are chunk up from 235. Nope. 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 And... Ooh. 50. Now, it hurts our accuracy a little bit, but that's worth it to swap over for that. Let's sell all the rest of these things. We'll sell that for some transmutes. We still need some transmutes, so I don't mind selling some magic un-ID'd items. There we go. Now we're up to 9. We could definitely get a chaos for that. Even during league start, people would take 9 of these. Here's a Scouring Orb. It removes all the modifiers. So if I wanted to remove both the magic mods on there and just turn it into a white item, we could. And then you'd roll it again. This is going to be important for a lot of things too. Let's put that on there. Augment, nice. Do I need to augment anything? I don't think so. I think I've got everything at least augmented and magic. And you guys should as well. Okay. Good shape across the board. Let's see if we can buy an item that we can use that essence on. It's going to be a two-hander. Ooh, that's tempting. Red, red, green. But oh, and we want to find a regular white item too. Something like that would work. Is that... Oh, that's a staff. We can't use that because we got to use this on a white item. Meaning not magic, not rare. Nope, that has accuracy. So no, none of these will fit the... Oh, this would work. I really want a big chunker like this. I mean, we could. This is just going to be really tough to beat. It's got accuracy. There's just no way I'm going to roll something better than this. Got physical damage. It's got the 8 to 14 on there. This is just not going to be it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for an item like maybe a belt or, let's see, or maybe a ring. Let's go do a ring. I think we have one even. Let's see if she sells us a ring. Continue. Oh, purchase. She'll sell us a ring, right? A 20. Yeah, let's use it on a ring. We've already got the 10 movement speed there, so we're okay for now. Let's use it on that. And what would it do to a ring? It adds physical damage. I like that. Let's do it. So we get some intelligence. Cool. The max energy shield and life. I like all that. So we're going to do it that way. Not bad. Which one do I want to replace? This one or this one? Let's do this one. Nice. And we're going to sell this off. And we are in great shape. In the next episode, we'll do our first trade with somebody. We're going to be in good shape. I like it. Nice. We'll put this away. We are in great shape. I'll even put this over here. Nice. We have all this stuff. I might 3-for-1 stuff if I can find it. What about, does she just sell us something better? Let's see. 174. Oh, 3 transmutes now. Oh, so she sells these level right now. And not any of those. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh, she'd sell us something like this. We're good enough here too. All right. So, we are in great shape. We have 550 health. We have quite a bit of damage. That was a nice find. If it didn't, I would have bought an item and rolled it and hoped to get a better one. But we were already at 250-ish or 270, so 350 is a nice step up. This is a bit of a concern. As we level up, it's going to start dropping again, so we're going to do that. To alleviate that, there's going to be some right over this way, and this is where we're going to work next. We're going to work right over here. We'll probably take that for defenses, and then we're going to just work our way over here. Or we might even back out. We could do that. I want to get over to this area and get more damage and get more fun stuff over here, so we might go with the less defensive and more offensive. We'll see. Next episode. Very, very cool. We're in great shape. We're in good shape, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and in the next episode, I'll probably add a Path of Building link down below, because right now you won't need it, because this is the Path of Building. It's right here, to here, all the way up here. Grab these, and this if you want to. Easy stuff. Nice. Have a good one, and enjoy. I'll see you in the next episode. We're getting ready for the new season to drop in just a few days here. Very cool.